She comes across like diamonds, diamonds, easy in love when the lights are low. She comes into focus, focus, the closer she gets, the more I know. She takes more whiskey than my wine,
It's been a while since I had a Highland Park, or since I opened a Highland Park. This one has been in my possession for quite some time. I purchased it on the 16th of November 2018. Now it's almost November of 2019, so I've had it almost a year. It's got some dust on the top, as you can see. This is the Highland Park Valknut. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Is it Valknut or Valknut? There was the first one of this series called the Valkyrie. Do I have any left? Just a moment. No. I finished the Valkyrie some time ago. But there's a new one called the Valfater coming out. I'll be able to get that next week at the Premium Spirits release. Next week. This week, being the beginning of the last week of October, I can't get it yet. Let's pour a dram of this Valknut and see what it says on the back of here. There's a lot of writing on the back of this, and on the side, and on the other side. Oh, this might be a long video. Well, let's see if we can get this guy open. There's a little pull tab here, which is pulling around, and the top should come right off. Yes, that's nice. This has one of those Highland Park twist and pull caps, but of course you can't tell how much is in there because it's a black freaking bottle, and they don't even have like a strip down. Like for motor oil, you can tell how much motor oil you got left. With this one, you can't tell what you got, unless of course you chill it. You put it in the refrigerator, and the level of the condensation on the side of the bottle, you can get condensation up to here. That means that's how much you got left. If your condensation is up to here, that's how much you got left. But why would you want to chill it? I like it at room temperature. So I'm not a great big fan of what Highland Park has done with these black bottles. I am not the biggest fan, but I like the twisting locking cap. It's nice. It's got a cork, but you can twist it on and twist it off. Okay. So what do we got here? This is the Highland Park Valknut. I'm going to leave that aside for a moment while I see what it says here. Join our inner circle to be the first to hear about the third and final installment of our Viking Legend Series. Sign up. Okay, but this is information that's a year old. The Valfater will be available in the store next week. Highland Park Valknut. Norse mythology tells of the Valkyries, the Norse god Odin's female servants who combed the battlefields for the bravest fallen warriors. Vikings who met an honorable death were marked out by the symbol of the Valknut and spirited away to Valhalla to join Odin's mighty army and prepare for Ragnarok, the battle of the end of the world. Okay. Valknut means not of those slain in battle. That means KNOT, not NOT. And is symbol of three interlinked triangles, is closely associated with Odin, who guided the spirits of the dead to the underworld. The Valknut is therefore believed to represent the transition from life to death, or the connection between earthly and heavenly life. Highland Park Valknut celebrates our Nordic ancestry on Orkney. Once part of the vast Viking kingdom, the mythology of our past was woven into one character and culture for hundreds of years, long before Highland Park was founded in 1798. From those Viking warriors, we inherit integrity, bravery, and independence, values we deliver today here in our distillery rather than on the battlefield. Valknut is the second in a series of 3 special Viking Legend releases. To meet a hero's death on the battlefield was the highest honor for a Viking warrior. The Orkney single malt with Viking soul. Highland Park Distillery, Kirkwall, Orkney, Island, Scotland. Product of Scotland. What is this? As light and full of brave promise as the emerging rays of the rising sun, the natural golden hue of Valknut reflects the long and even paced maturation in the finest American oak, rich, heathery peat from Harvester Moor enhances sweet notes absorbed from these fine sherry seasoned casks, while the addition of Orkney's local tartan barley to the kiln adds a bold thrust of malt. The designer, Jim Lingvild, is a Viking. He lives in a castle which he designed himself in the Danish village of Faborg. Okay. And so on and so on. And so on. And so on. And so there's so much writing on this, I can't possibly get through it all. Anyways, I'm gonna, 7.5 minutes already. Let's do this some justice, shall we? I'm getting some caramel, toffee, toffee and caramel, butterscotch. Very light smoke. Very light. It's almost not there. But butterscotch, caramel, maybe something a bit fruity. Berries. The more I go, the longer I go, the less butterscotch and toffee and caramel. There is, and I'm getting more berries and more fruity notes. I'm talking ripe fruits. I'm not talking orchard fruits. I'm talking berries. Maybe some grape on the vine. But they're ripe fruits as opposed to dried fruits. I'm not getting so much raisins and prunes and figs and that kind of thing. It smells nice. It's a nice balance between the toffee, caramel, and the fruity notes. I think this smells better than the Valkyrie did. Let's give it a taste. Interesting. There's some of those ripe fruits and some of those berry notes. But blended in with those berry notes and the ripe fruits is a smoky peat. The peat is sweet to some extent. Now, I don't know if that sweetness is coming from the fruits and berry flavors, or if that's coming from the smoke itself. Let's have a bit of water. This is bottled at 46.8%. The price was $89.99, so that means that $9 liquor tax was added onto that. So we're talking about $98.99 plus another $4.50. So $103, $104, $104 out the door. It's nicely balanced. Have another sip of water. This is going to be the last one I taste tonight. Ripe red fruits and berries. And as the ripe red fruits and berries go down the throat, I'm left with an aftertaste of mild peat smoke. Mild, sweet peat smoke. Try that again. Yeah. Comes on like berries and ripe fruits, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, cranberries, that kind of thing. Medium, not too dark, not too light, not dry, but ripe. And that is perfectly mingled with the peat smoke. And the two are hard to pick apart. They make a very harmonious togetherness of ripe fruits and peat smoke. It's not an overpowering peat smoke like you would get from Islay. It's Highland Park. Highland Park, the peat smoke is there, but it's more subtle. And right now, on the finish, it's charred. It's dark smoke. I'm getting some wood. On the nose again, caramel, toffee. Not getting the fruits on the nose now. Just a lot of caramel and toffee. But when I taste it, there is the fruit. And there is the peat smoke. And the wood. Very interesting. I'm going to give it a little bit of water to see what that does to it. Oh, that's probably quite enough. And it will be interesting as this may evolve and get better as it goes along. Did we go and have a look at the this is for some reason not sticking to the sides of the glass. Oh no, it's just sheeting right down. It's like those dishwasher commercials or dishwasher soap commercials where they had the cascade sheeting action in it, and it sheets right down. This might be a very nice whiskey. I'm going to enjoy it as the level of the bottle goes down. But because the bottle's so black, you can't tell what the level is. Yeah, imagine after a few grams, right about there, it should be all right. It's intriguing, even with the addition of water. I think the addition of water has brought out more of the caramel butterscotch. I'm not getting a lot of vanilla, although there is a trace. I'm getting a trace of chocolate too, along with the ripe fruits and berries. caramel and toffee. This is delicious, at least on the nose. And on the palate, it doesn't disappoint either. Let's do it again. Oh, the addition of a bit of water has really brought the fruits out. Very fruity. Very. Yeah. What was that? I don't know, but it's very fruity. Delicious. Hopefully this recording will work out okay. I got a screensaver thing happening a second ago, and that could be weird. Once more. Oh, yeah. The addition of water really brings the fruits to the forefront here. And then the finish is a mild peat, and the fruits are still there. The fruits are coating the entire inside of the mouth. And it's nice how the two mingle together, how the fruits and the peat sort of make a harmonious singularity, if that makes any sense. God, I think I like this a lot. The Valknut. Who would have thought? After the harshness of the Valkyrie, the Valknut appears to be a very beautiful whiskey. At least my first impression. Slantula.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.